Welcome to the HOPEconnect. In this video, we're going to go over how to manage your groups. When you first log in, the home screen will have all of the groups that you're involved in over on the right-hand side. You can either click on any of these groups to get to the group, or you can go to the Groups tab, and this will show all of the groups that you're involved in as well. The first thing we're going to go over is how to add people to your group. Underneath Actions, click Add People by name, and then you can start typing in the names of the people who you would like to add to your group. You can also invite them to your group, and they're able to accept or decline whether or not they would like to be in your group. If they accept, they will automatically be put into your group. Once you've got the list of names of people, click Add Now. The second topic that we'll go over is how to communicate within your groups. There's 3 different ways to communicate with your group members. The first one is to send a message. Sending a message will just post to this message board, and unless they have changed their communication preferences, they will also receive an email saying that you had posted a message in your group and that they can click on a link and it'll allow them to go to the login screen where they will log in to the solution, and then they can comment on your message that you had posted. They must log in order to comment on the message, but they will be able to see the full message that you had written in an email unless if they change their communication preferences. The second way to communicate with your group is to send a twext. A twext is a text message, but if you have a Twitter account hooked up to your profile, it'll also send them a tweet. The twext is 140 characters, so it'll be kind of small. It's usually used for something if you're going to cancel your group meeting, or if there's anything that you would need people to bring, you would send this out really quickly. One thing to keep in mind is that if you send out a text message, people are not able to respond back to you. The last way to communicate with your group members is to send a mail merge, which is an email. Underneath More, click Send a Mail Merge, and you're able to either create a new mail merge or you can use an existing one. So you can choose one that you have used in the past and then just change some details. Click Continue, and then you're able to put in the information that you would like to send to your group members. Underneath the mail merge, you're able to add a field, so you can add in their name. So once they get the email, it'll show their first name and then it'll have the email that you're sending. It's a little bit more personal when you're sending it to your group members. Once you have your email complete, you're able to send yourself a test email. If you click Send Me a Test Email, it'll send you the email, which will look like what it looks like to the group members that you're going to be sending it to. This is just something that you're able to check to make sure that everything looks okay, that everything is coming out the right way. Next, you would click Choose Recipients, and this is where you're able to choose the people who you would like to send the email to. So right now it's going to send it to this Hope group. Click Add Recipients, and then it'll add all of the people in there as well. You can also choose to send the email to individuals by name, so you can start typing in some people's names and they'll be sent the email as well. If there's someone who's in your group or who has been attending your group but they haven't quite committed yet and you want to send them some information, you can send the mail merge to your group and then also to individuals. Once you have everyone who you'd like to send the email to, click Send, and then turn the email version to On and click Send at the bottom, and your email will be sent. The last topic we're going to go over is how to record attendance for your group. One thing to keep in mind is that you must have an event set up in order to take attendance. To create an event, you go to the Events tab and then click New Event. This is where you're able to put in all of the information, the event name, a description of it, the day and time. If this is a reoccurring event that will happen quite often, you can click on reoccurrence and then put in if it's going to be every week, every 2 weeks, once a month, and then the day that it'll happen. You're also able to put an end date on it. Underneath location, you can put where your group is meeting and the address. And then under advanced, one thing to keep in mind is that if you would like a reminder sent to your email to take attendance after your group has met, check this box and you'll get an email after your group meeting is over or after your event is over, simply reminding you to take attendance for who is all there at your event. Click Save at the bottom and then your event will be saved. Once you have your event set up, you can go to record attendance. One thing to keep in mind is that you cannot record attendance for the future, but you can record it for the past. So I'm going to go to when this group met and record attendance for that day. You must also have the time in there, otherwise it's not going to be able to pull the information. Click Record Attendance, and then right here you'll see a roster of all the people who are in the group. You can check off their names. If everybody was in the group, you can just click on this box and it'll check everybody's names off. If there are some people who are not on the roster but were at your group meeting, you can change the number to how many people were there that weren't on the list of people who you have in your group right now. If your group did not meet, you can check this box right here, did not meet, and it'll record it in the calendar that your group didn't meet. You can also put in any discussion topics or notes that you had while you were at your group meeting. You can email an event summary to either the leadership, which will be the assistant leaders and main leaders, the coaches and directors of the groups. You can email it to your entire group, or you can just not send an email to anybody. Once you're done with that, click Save, and it'll save all of the attendance and the event notes and discussion that you had. One reminder is that if you decided to get an email sent to your phone to take attendance, you will not have to log in order to do that. You can just pop it up on your email and it'll have the same roster sheet, and you just check off the names who are there and click Save. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video on how to manage your groups. If you have any questions, you can visit the help desk. They have a bunch of articles and videos that can help you with a lot of different topics. Or you can click Contact Us and send an email to Nicole or Keith, and they will get back to you as soon as possible.